This is one chapter of an hour and 40-minute DVD featuring UP from the 50s through their expansion era into the 90s in Western scenic locations.
These scenes are at Sloan, Nevada, on the original Los Angeles and Salt Lake line of the Union Pacific. The UP main line cuts right through the city of Las Vegas. The small yard there hosts a crew change location. Las Vegas started as a small railroad town by 1905, and it has grown into the vacation and recreation city of Nevada that attracts visitors from every point on the globe. Leaving Las Vegas is this westbound auto carrier train. A UP stack train is heading to the California-Nevada border. The desolate land here still supports a limited amount of cattle production, but not much else. This train just went past a small town called Nipton, California that features the Nipton Hotel at around 3,000 feet elevation. Rail fans, desert explorers, and photographers appreciate this hotel as a base of good food and pleasant lodging. We spent several days at the hotel in 1995 when these scenes were shot. Leaving Nipton and climbing westbound is this stack train, followed by an eastbound manifest freight crossing Nipton Road near the hotel and general store. We work our way up the grade towards Cima. At times, flash floods make this bridge an important fixture in the desert. This is nearly 4,200 feet at the top of Cima Hill. A siding allows for meets. On the west side of Cima Hill, westbounds can drift down to Kelso. The enormous scenery here seems to dwarf trains. The desert is a great place to see the entire train all at once. This eastbound stack train has passed the station at Kelso, California. The station at Kelso is at a lower elevation of 2,100 feet. Long ago, this was a crew change point and busy location with even a ticket office. The preserved station is being transformed into a regional museum for all to appreciate. Another attraction at Kelso is the Kelso Dunes that can actually make moaning sounds in the wind. This is due to the special nature of the grains of sand in this huge, shifting group of sand dunes. This westbound has left Kelso Station, and it's heading past the Devil's Playground toward Afton Canyon. The trees alongside the track are tamarisk trees that were planted to keep the blowing sand off the track. Near the rear of this westbound is an elevation dip down to 995 feet at the location of Cork near Crucero. Crucero was where the old Tonopah and Tidewater mining railroad once crossed the UP's tracks. This westbound is about to cross the Mojave River and enter the east end of Afton Canyon. Afton Canyon was a welcome sight for early people doing the unimaginable, traveling across the parched and hostile desert on foot. The Mojave River runs primarily underground. The river comes to the surface in the canyon to support increased vegetation and animal life. Centuries ago, this spot was a favorite for Native American tribes and wandering explorers. These next trains were typical of the traffic back in 1995 in this area, with lots of Chicago and Northwestern power mixed in. around the middle of the canyon is another bridge. Underneath the bridge is more wet area and the dirt access road. This westbound is heading for the last bridge in the canyon, seen off in the distance. The next train with a Chicago and Northwestern unit on the point will be an eastbound. This scene is at the western end of the canyon. The green area is supported by the Mojave River and its high water table here. Here, the tracks parallel both I-15 and Yermo Road, and the tracks cross Mineola Road. This is only 2 miles east of UP's Yermo Yard. This is the east edge of Yermo Yard with an eastbound train. The crew on board will change in Las Vegas, Nevada. Somewhat earlier in the morning, the same train left Santa Fe tracks at Daggett, California to have its crew change in Yermo Yard. Between Daggett and Riverside, California, the UP uses Santa Fe tracks to scale Cajon Pass. This trackage rights agreement dates to 1905, and it's still in effect. A westbound UP train is between Daggett and Santa Fe's huge yard in Barstow. The UP has a connection, back in Yermo, with the Marine Corps Supply Center, explaining the military loads on these Department of Defense flat cars. A General Electric C40-8 leads a westbound train out of West Barstow Yard on Santa Fe tracks, heading for the Cajon Pass on the blue Santa Fe track. Earlier, the train traveled to Daggett on the yellow UP track from Las Vegas.
This hour and 40-minute feature-packed DVD is available at our website, cspmovies.com.